Happy Christmas from the Aprilia UK Owners Facebook group. And we're all really good at this.
Keep that bar. Rubber side down.
You right there, ladies and gents, how is it going? It's Tuareg Day, baby. We're out on the tow rags and it's our Christmas meetup for the UK Owners Facebook group. So yeah, so just doing a bit of a trail ride, local loop for me. There's 6 of us in total, and yeah, it was going to be 8, but a couple dropped out. So it should be a pretty awesome day. It is a Saturday, so it is going to be busy with dog walkers and ramblers and horses and all that sort of stuff. This is the second Aprilia Tuareg Owners Group ride that I've done. The last one was a little while ago now. Although I am an admin on the group, it's not my group. I just help keep out the spammers and stuff like that. The group is run by a bloke called Mark, who's on this ride with us. A lovely chap. All the members of the group are really, actually, very friendly, lovely people. So yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like it so much. It's just a really nice bunch of enthusiasts for the brand and the bike. Yeah, so as I was saying, there's going to be a lot of traffic around today. So we'll just be minding our business and just enjoying the trails, the company and the motorcycles, and hopefully we'll all go home with a big smile on our face. As you can see, it's very slimy. Definitely not a day for the original equipment tyres that these bikes come with, and that was sort of made clear on the intro to this ride when I put the event up for everyone to decide whether they wanted to come down for or not. But yes, it is quite slimy underfoot. Hopefully no one will have any mishaps. One of the things with winter riding is that it is always going to be slimier, so you've just got to be prepared for that. And on a bigger bike you really notice it. Just coming up to the deepest water part of the day, I think, potentially. Certainly the deepest slimy water. So I'm just going to stop and give them all a heads up on this. Right, so this is the first watery crossing sort of bit. On the right hand side it's the shallowest. That's not shallow, but it's the shallowest. On the left hand side it's the deepest, and it's also the most churny. Oh! Nicely done, mate, nicely done. But that's like the deepest, nastiest water we're going to do. There is a little river crossing later, but it's just it's a stream, it's nothing. Well, that's good, everyone made it through and no problem at all. I get quite nervous when I'm organising these bigger rides, because I worry about people's ability, their bikes. I don't want their big expensive adventure bikes getting damaged on the trails. I don't want them getting injured or hurt or anything, yeah, I just want everyone to have a really good time. So it is always a worry that something will go wrong on these trail rides, but I think everyone on this one is reasonably experienced on the trails to not do anything that they're intimidated of or not happy to do, which is always a good place to be for a group ride. Okay, so I came across this tree the other day when I was along here on the beta. I'm just going to show them the route round. So this is the first down tree of the day. This is the worst one, to be honest, just because it's a bit tight for a long wheelbase bikes, but I just thought I'd show you around it before you try and get your bike through. It's not difficult, it's a little bit of a tight U-turn there. Yeah, but if you just sort of stay up on the left hand side as late as possible, then when you come round it should be straight out. So it shouldn't be complicated. You all right, mate? Are you guys from off the curb? Yeah. Oh, I thought I recognised the bikes. Are you having fun? Yeah, awesome day. We've only recently just started today, so yeah, awesome stuff. It's a company that does organised trail rides. Okay, cool. Right, this is where I mess it up. with having told them they all need to go left as far as possible. This is where I find it's a struggle on this bike. You're good, you're good. Nicely done. Oh, got him up. I did that. There you go, mate, nicely done. I think after that little bit there where we're going slightly off piste to get around the tree, all the wheels are a bit clogged up with mud, so it's good that there's some puddles here to clear them out. This is really pretty through here, really pretty, till it gets to this bit, which is wet chalk and wet leaves. Well done, it's a steep one, this one, isn't it?
I think it's a bit easy the way you're doing it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Have a good one.
Cheers, guys. Oh, what a beautiful day it is now. What a beautiful day it is indeed. I think when we get round this last little bit of chalk here, it all gets a lot easier. Ta-da! I've got to stop foreshadowing myself. Really. Got to stop. That was me not wanting to go in the rut, basically, because it was a bit wiggly and I didn't want to have to fight it. And what that meant that I ended up doing was going into the rut and fighting it. So yes, forced my own failure point. All good?
The glass was steamed up, I couldn't see.
Oh, that's good, you didn't see me fall off then.
Did you come off?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
I was like, there was just like a little wiggly rut on the bit I was on. I was like, I don't want to go in the rut, I don't want to go in the rut. Oh, I'm in the rut. And at that point I'd had the rear brake on and the front brake on, and then they both just lost traction, and I was like, whoosh.
There was one rut coming down at the top, and he found it. He's desperately trying to get out.
Yep. I mean, the thing is, once you're in them, it's best just to stay with it. Yeah. It really is so very, very pretty around here this time of year. I love winter riding in the countryside like this, out on the trails. Beautiful, baby, beautiful. Yeah, it's a wonderful little part of the world, right on my doorstep effectively. Listen, an hour away from home. The lot we're out with today are a really good bunch. We've been having good little natters whenever we've stopped at the various water break points and what have you. And I'm the only one that's fallen off, which is good. One of the downsides to having a good off-road tyre is that it's quite happy to try and climb out of ruts, and you don't always want it to do that. You want it to just accept its place in life. So while we're on a nice little pretty bit of this lane, if you haven't done so already and you own an Aprilia Tuareg and you're in the UK, why not sign up for the Aprilia Tuareg UK owners group? Yeah, there'll be links down in the description below, and I'll put a banner or something, but it won't be a link that you can follow, so do check out the description below to find the Facebook group for us. And then next time someone organises a group ride, maybe you can come out on it. I do hope to get on to some of the other ones that the group organises in different parts of the UK, because like I said before, they're a lovely bunch of people, a lovely bunch of people, and it would be great to meet up with some more of them, because obviously the south isn't easy for everyone to get to. Looking up through the trees there, looks like we've got some proper blue sky trying to show through, and the sun. How awesome, how awesome. Yeah, it's turning out to be a fantastic day. It was always going to be a good one. Motorbikes, trails, countryside, good people, always going to be good. But now it's got some sunshine. A little bit of sunshine makes us all happier people. Nice. All through. Alright, so we're just approaching the little river stream crossing. Give them a little bit of a heads up that that's what we're doing. Hopefully get Lee to do cameraman duties for me. So it's just a little stream this. It's not scary, but it can be a little bit slimy underneath. But it's generally pretty good. Yesterday it was fine going through it on my beta. Nice bit of water fun. Everyone likes a bit of water sports, eh? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Washes you off.
Normally it's got slurry and pig shit in it when I go for them.
Oh really? Yeah, no, that one's not too bad. It's got a freshwater stream. Oh, this is well snotty. I've always been a torque rather than power person when it comes to trail riding. I'd rather lug than burn. But I do know that can be frustrating for people behind me sometimes. So sorry if I'm holding you guys up. I know I kind of say this every time I do a trail ride, but I bloody love trail riding. It's that link of man, machine and nature. And it's bloody wonderful. And you don't have to go fast to enjoy it. It's just you're connected, completely connected. Slimy, slimy. Everyone seems to be having a good time, and that's the main thing. That is the bloody main thing, isn't it? You've got to enjoy yourself when you're doing this, whether you're out with other people you've never met before, regular people you ride with, or riding solo. You've got to have a smile on your chops. That's why we do it. Oh, I'm wobbling around like a wobbly thing. Lots of smells of wood burning at the moment. Still clearing up the mess from the storm. Well, there's a lot of places getting some free heat this year, I think, with fallen logs. So this lane here is possibly the trickiest or most technical of the day. And there's not really a huge reason that I can say why. It just kind of is. I think it's the sort of scrubbly nature of the ground underneath us on this half of it, although later it sort of turns a little bit to some hard packed sand, but it's just got the odd rut in it, or a broken tree, as you saw there. But going up it, we kind of called it toe breaker. Going down it, it's not really the same thing, but it is still justifiably, in my mind, classed as a little bit tricky. Got little drop-offs and stuff in it. It's all mainly water damage. It's all mainly water damage that's caused this, not other users, because obviously it's an absolute gunnel from the runoff from the fields either side of us, which are elevated. It's one of my favourites, but the rut can play havoc with you, move the bike around from underneath you where you're not quite expecting it to go, and the leaves hide a multitude of sins, but still one of my favourites. And I guess it's that technicalness I can word English. I guess it's that technical nature that makes me like it. Makes me like it. Seem to have everyone behind me. No horns beeping about anyone having any issues, which is good news. Never mind your head going under the tree. I think we've got another drop off here, although there's a stick in the way stopping us going that way, which is fine. Another one to watch your head under. Little drop off, only a little one. I think we've got just up ahead another couple of branches sort of in the way, but not really, can ride around them. Another drop off here. Deep rut there, got to watch your ankles, got to watch your feet don't poke out, or else you could break an ankle there. And then this one, watch your rear spoke as you go past this end of this log. No problems. Oh. Everyone's queued up behind me, so it's not holding them up, that's good. Sorry for holding you all up, mates. Sorry for holding you all up. Beautiful when the sun shines through. Absolutely glorious. Once we get to the top of this, it's a well-deserved lunch stop up at Newlands Corner, where I'll be glad to get a brew inside me as well. Although I'm nice and warm through to my core from this trail ride, could do with some caffeine, that's for sure. Just lugging up on this bit, trying not to do any sudden throttle moves on the wet chalk. It's not so bad now because we're on the gravel, but there is wet chalk underneath it. Oh, I can smell the onions from them hot dogs. Oh, third gear chug that was. Can't remember when I slipped into third gear, but yes, this bike's great. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Let's find some food and a drink. What a cracking day. And Santa's here. We've just had a nice little stop and a natter and some food and all that over at Newlands Corner. Now cracking on with the rest of the ride. It's beginning to get dark now. It's not even 3 o'clock yet, but it is the middle of winter. I had planned, after doing this the other day on my beta, to do this the other way around, to come down this rather than up it, but I just can't be doing with faffing around with the route and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just going up it. Just got to be careful of the wet roots and wet leaves. That's the trickiest part of that clamber done. It's not difficult, but then wet roots can catch you out. They can catch you out. But yeah, it was good to have a good little natter over some food and a warm drink, and 3 mince pies over at Newlands Corner as well, which was quite a nice little touch. Nice of them to say thank you for our custom. I think they had a toy run or something going on, because there was a lot of people dressed as Santa there on their motorbikes. How do we know which one's the real one if they're all dressed as him? I'm Spartacus. I was a little concerned that this route that I had planned was going to be a bit short for a day out playing bikes with everyone. But when you haven't heard more than one motorcycle, everything does take a little bit longer, and it's not because we're riding slowly or anything like that. I mean, we're not riding fast, but that's just the pace of the day. It's just because we have natters, don't we? We stop, we have a little chat, and people have a drink here and there, and yeah, photos and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it all takes a little bit longer the moment you add other people into the mix. I've said in the past that I quite like just riding, so I'm quite content if I'm out by myself to effectively go until I either need fuel or food, and sometimes I don't even notice that I need the food until I get home and go, oh, I didn't have anything to eat today. This has been such a blinding day so far, really enjoyed it. I'm sorry you haven't seen much of the other bikes particularly. It's one of the troubles with leading the ride when you're on the camera. Although I hope that I've been able to edit in some of Lee's footage as well throughout. They've been chopping at it. Have they blocked it? It was clear before. I could get through. Oh yes, we can still get through this one. It's just little bit of a log clambery thing here. Oh, you alright, mate? Yeah. Kill switch. Okay, if you stay out of the way, mate, I'll help get the bike up. Okay. Okay. Don't forget you got kill switch on.
That was good. Cheers, guys.
Alright, mate.
Thank you. All right.
I think you're over the bit where I was struggling, so you should be alright now. Hang on, mate. Less revs. Hey. Nice. Yeah. Just go through the water and just stay on the left hand side of the rut. Yeah, it's alright, mate, I'll give you a shove. You alright? Yeah. Do you want to take a breath? Yeah, you're stuck on the right. Lean left. Lean left. You need to lean left. You need to lean left. Your foot pegs are all rammed in on the right. That's what we all should have done.
Yeah, I tried it and I thought I'll either make it or I won't. She's sunk in a second.
Yep.
I'll put the foot down and that's harbour.
Yeah.
I got wet after.
I'm completely wet. We do actually have another couple of lanes on the route to do, but I'm looking at the clock there and it's 3:30 in real life. That one is incorrect. Yeah, it's 3:30 now, and one of the chaps has got to put his bike back in a van, and they closed the car park over at Rikers. at 4 o'clock, I think. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, I might be wrong on that, but I think they close the car park at 4, so I want to make sure that we all get back to the car park to help him get his van loaded, and then sort everyone else out before we all go in our different ways, although some of us are heading off in the same direction because we've got a few beers to have tonight. I'm kind of guessing those that have got the route on their GPS are like, where are you going, Pete? Where are you going? I've not actually told them. I'm calling the route short here, but we've all had a blinder of a time, I think. Finished on the hardest lane, it seemed, of the day, with a lot of muddy fun. I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did, and sorry, Paul, that you got a little bit more dirty than everyone else. Rest assured, the day hasn't finished, even though the trails have. We will definitely be having some well-earned beers once we all get back to our respective home ports. I've had an absolutely amazing day, I really have. I highly recommend it to anyone who's got one of these bikes to come along on these group rides that we do. And no, we had longer, we could have done okay. But yeah, I highly recommend it to anyone who has one of these bikes to join up on the Facebook group and come along for one of the rides. And yeah, it would be great to have you along with us for future ones, and we will do some more when it's less soggy out. Right then, once we've all got parked up, I shall ask the lads how they feel the day has gone. Okay everyone, so you had a good day? Awesome. And sorry about that last lane, Paul. You're looking a little bit mucky there, mate. Oh, and you? To be honest, when you were revving the engine, I thought I was going to be getting caked in it. But yeah, awesome stuff. I'm glad you've all had fun, mates. And yeah, brilliant day. Go join the Aprilia Tuareg 660 forum run by this chap. UK guys always do ride outs and stuff and fun. Yes, right, bye. Well, I didn't quite finish my closeout while we were over at Riker's Cafe. So thank you so much to everyone that came along on the ride today. It was brilliant fun, really enjoyed it, and I'm glad there were smiles on everyone's faces when we got to the Riker's car park afterwards too, especially given the last lane we did, which was a little bit more sticky than I imagined it was going to be on the bigger bikes. But yes, all good, baby, all good. If you have not done so already, please do go join that Aprilia Facebook group, links down below, for Tuareg owners in the UK. There are people on there from outside of the UK, but it's a group for UK members to go and do UK member things. So do go do that. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button too. It would be great to have you come back for some more of my content. Obviously I've got this motorcycle, which you've seen, which is probably the main one you're interested in if you're watching this video. But there are also Yamaha XSR900 GP in my garage, a Beta 390 enduro bike, and a Suzuki V7 800 as well, a little adventure bike. So yes, there's plenty of variety on my channel. If that's the sort of stuff that sounds like you'll like, go click that subscribe button. If you did like the video, please give it a big old thumbs up. If you've got one of these bikes, tell us all about it in the comments below, and let us know what trails you take yours on. Have you got different tyres fitted, all that sort of stuff we want to know. And go join that group, go join that group. Anyhow, it's getting dark, you probably can't see a thing, so yes, you ride safe, take care, and we shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bar rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that bar rubber side down.